We have a black 1982 Fiat X19 three-owner car. The first owner, I believe, was Canada, from Toronto. The second owner was a man with Microsoft who purchased the car from the original owner. He had it for a couple of years and then he sold it to a gentleman in the Bahamas. The gentleman in the Bahamas, when he found out how much it was going to cost to ship it to the port of Miami and then off to Bahamas, decided not to purchase the car, so I became the third owner. I've had the car for about 10 years. I drove a daily driver for about 2 years, and then a rear ball joint went out. I still drove it for a while, but it became kind of dangerous, hitting curves and stuff with a bad ball joint. And these cars were produced from 72 to 79, and they did not have replaceable ball joints. You replaced the whole A-arm, which for 20-25 years from the original car was no problem. But around 2000, stock was depleted and the cars became, the A-frames became not available. So I parked the car. Now A-frames and ball joints have become available, so that's really not a problem anymore. Plus there's 3 companies in the US, Midwest Bayless, VIX, and Mr. Fiat, that sell just about any part you want. Some parts are very expensive because supply and demand, but they are available, and the common things, brakes, things like that, are easily available. Today I am gonna take the target top off, go for a test drive, and take you all with me. And I have recorded some other segments that will tie in together to this video. So with no further ado, I will take off the target top, stow it, show you how that's done, and then go for a test drive. Thank you. The first thing you do to remove the top is you have to roll down the windows. There are 2 latches under the visors. I don't think you need a picture of that. It's pretty self-explanatory. Just 2 clamps. Then you need to open the front frunk. This is critical. Only open from the center. You lift here, you'll bend the hood. Only lift from the center. Now the top kind of lifts off. Once you've done it a few times, I haven't done it in several years, but once you get used to it, it only takes a couple of minutes. And the top lifts off, and it stows in the front. And it stows in there right like that. There's rubber here, here, and in the front. And then the front shuts. Oh, been a while. I have to clean that before we go for the drive. See you in a little bit. Okay, we'll go for test drives now. My son will be running the camera. Flip up the visors. Now one of the few things that is not stock on this car is the Microsoft engineer put in an anti-theft device, which is this switch. It is kind of loud. I've got baffles coming to quiet it down a little bit, but they aren't here yet. It is a brand new exhaust, just a little louder than I had envisioned. 5-speed, shifts and runs very nicely. And here we go. Very light steering. Short jaunt just to show you that all the gears work. Rides and runs nicely. All the gauges work. It's got battery gauge, temp gauge, speedometer, tachometer. One of the few things that Fiat does differently, the tach and the speedometer go opposite directions. Kind of a Italian idiosyncrasy. Fuel gauge, everything works. Wipers, lights. Fun little car. This, by the way, is the company that's the best place to get parts. It's a little dirty, haven't done a super detail on it yet, but it's adequate. This is a backcountry road. We'll get out on the highway and I'll show you the RPM and the speed at a highway speed, and then we'll take it back home. And here we go. First gear. Here, and we will come back to you when we're backing it into the garage for final thoughts. Okay, we're back home. I'm going to back it into the garage just to give you guys an idea, to make sure that everybody knows that all the gears work. So here we go. Safe and sound. 1982 Fiat X19. New paint, new exhaust, dual outlets. It does have the, let me switch this sideways, see if we get a better picture. right side mirrors, which did not come factory, was added. New paint in factory color. Beautiful Chromodora wheels, really nice shape. One running light is missing. 2 were ordered, only 1 came. But that will be replaced like next week as soon as it shows up. When it was painted, it had very minimal rust. A few places were taken care of. I'll be doing 4 parts: undercarriage, outside, then I'll pop all the hoods, and I will also do a road check. Target top. I'll also have a video stowing the target top. It stows in the front trunk, the frunk. Very, very nice shape. Not a concourse paint job, but a step or two above parade quality. Generally speaking, parade quality would be beautiful at 20 feet. This one is probably beautiful at 5 or 10 feet. There are some flaws. If you're expecting perfection, this maybe isn't your car, but it's darn nice daily driver and very nice shape. It's got hideaway headlights. Everything works good. That will also be in another segment. That driving light is on order. Supposed to have shipped 2 LEDs. They only shipped 1. Replacement's coming. Pretty good tires on the front. Brand new tires on the back. Chromodora wheels. Very hard to come by. All 4 in very nice shape. Just a little bit of curb rash. Nothing that can't be taken care of. Dual outlet exhaust and through the valves. One of the very few things that is not stock on the car. Bumpers, very nice. A rear grille, like new. New exhaust. The exhaust is a little louder than I had envisioned. Could have Could have diffusers put in or replaced. The muffler is off a 3rd generation Camaro, very easy to source. You could get one quieter if you don't like it real loud. It's not real loud, but it's loud enough. But it is all brand new. Underneath, this side has a new ball joint. Other than that, rear end is in real nice shape. It does leak a tiny bit of oil. That lollipop right there, it's called a lollipop. The rubber broke. I bought a brand new one. I've got it in the box. I repaired this one just while I was waiting for the replacement. And actually it shifts better than it ever did the way it is right now. So I will leave it. But a brand new one comes with it. It's just 3 bolts, 2 there, 1 there, and put the brand new lollipop on if this one fails, or if you would just rather have the brand new one on. But like I said, it shifts better than it ever did, so I just left it alone. Bottom, pretty nice shape. I did spray a little undercoating here and there, but as you can see, no big rust holes. It's all in pretty nice shape. Now I bought 4 brand new radiator hoses, replaced the back ones, but these front ones, nice and soft, good shape. So I did not replace them, but they will come with the car. So you have brand new ones if you wish to replace them, or leave it as be. Front grille, really nice shape. I did repair it in a couple of places. If you look real close, like right there, it's got a little JB weld on it. But they're really hard to find brand new. They're like $400 or $500. And to be perfectly honest with you, it is underneath the car and you can't even see it from the road. So I just thought, repair it. I mean, it is nice and solid. It's not going anywhere. Like I say, you can't even see it from outside the car. Sorry, my dog is a little upset at a bee right now. Very good. This ends the underbody part. Thank you. Trunk and doors open segment. Back trunk. Beautiful shape. Paint code is repainted in the factory color. Back trunk is, I mean, not spacious, but you could put a golf bag in there. It's got that bag has the jack. It's not the factory, but it works way better than the factory one. And I'll probably show that in another segment. Engine, 1500, 1.5 liter. Drives beautifully. It does leak a little oil, drips a little oil. Probably, depending on how much you drive it, probably want to pull it out and seal it. Maybe do a little engine bay cleaning. Passenger door, pretty darn nice shape. Passenger seat, really good shape. Probably could use a clean, but it's a real nice shape. Carpet. tag. Targa top. I'll take that off in a road test segment. Front trunk, the frunk, really spacious. Now these X19s are monocoque. They're one piece. So everything is one piece other than the doors and the trunks. Everything else is one piece, makes for a real nice stiff body. Really clean and nice. That's your windshield cleaner solvent, and the battery is in that cover right over there. Battery tender comes with it. It doesn't lose any, but you know, I sometimes don't drive this car for 2-3 months at a time. Haven't really driven it at all since I rebuilt it. New wipers. Driver's door. Carpet is real nice shape. There's the only flaw really in the interior is the driver's seat has a little rip. I was going to put a seat cover over it. I didn't really want to do a bunch of reupholstering because those seats are original and they're one of a kind. They're just gorgeous the way they fit them in this car. Full gauge package. As far as the gauge packages were in 82 Fiats. And it's got the battery, and then I have put a battery gauge digital in. Other than that, it's all factory. There is an auxiliary was wired to the battery, so you can play tunes off your phone or MP5 or whatever you got to play tunes with. The 5-speed original gear shifter. I will quickly show the car has the original Chromadora wheels. Very expensive, very rare. The spare is full size. It is also Chromadora, but it is a Chromadora Tron. They call them Tron because it looks kind of like the wheels on from the movie Tron. Also very rare. Pretty good shape. I think that ends the interior segment. Thanks for watching.